Now, before I had left on this adventure, I had plans to organize a Jeep and make some room. Never got around to it. So as I got closer to the Great Lakes region, I called a friend of mine to see if I could stop in and work on the Jeep. It turned out to be good timing because he had the house to himself for a couple of days. That guy right there with the long hair and the Wagoneer. So as Jake and I went into town, we talked Jeeps, YouTube, and what it's like owning a house. And we both agree the work is never done. While in town, we got plywood for my project and some food for later. My project was to make a place to put my clothes. Using a sawzall and cardboard stencils, I got the rough draft completed. Before I left Jake's house, his girlfriend Kinsey and her mom recommended that I check out the Lake Superior coastline. So that's what I did, on the way to the next place on the list. Now, known to the locals as the Kinney River, the Kinnickinnick River came up as a good place to trout fish. When I went there, it was a little too warm for my taste, but I had to check it out anyway. Badlands. Cute little deer. Don't even care them here. We arrived here at Badlands National Park in South Dakota last night at 11 o'clock. I didn't really want to start driving through here because I wanted to see what was going on. So parked here at the Cedar Pass campground. I'm now sitting in the amphitheater parking lot, and I just wanted to give you a little quick view of what's to come in the Badlands. It's pretty rad. Camped out down there last night, checking out some of these views this morning. Woke up to the sun right there. We're gonna venture on down the road and see the sights. I guess that's why we're here. So follow along. Well, we're just going for a stroll in Badlands. Been driving for, God, it feels like forever. Trying to get some blood back in my legs, so we're gonna go walk Castle Trail. No parking lots back there. This weasel's through all these cool formations. So we're gonna go check some of it out. Certainly wouldn't want to fall. Oh, those cool red layers. It seems like there's one of these things around every single corner. I seem to be stopping like every quarter mile, half mile. Just take a look at all these overlooks. So there's plenty of stuff to see for miles and miles. I can see for miles and miles and, yeah. Furry little guy. He's got a collar and a beeper and everything. He's an important fella. Just sitting there chewing. Just using the post as a back scratcher. It's cool. Oh yeah, that feels so good. Oh. a statue. So I believe I found the preferred overlander spot for camping, because this is your backdrop. So as you can see, you get a whole bunch of campers, and there's a real good reason why. You can camp all along that whole ridge, and this is your view. It's pretty sweet. I have to save myself. So we're up here at Sheep Mountain Table, checking this out, stretching our legs. It was quite a bumpy little ride over here. I was taking the dirt roads, and it's like those little washerboard kind of deal. Man, rattle everything around. My tablet's doing weird stuff while I'm trying to drive. It's pretty nice up here. It's a nice breeze, it's pretty refreshing, but there's a lot of haze. I think that's to do with a lot of those wildfires. It's also pretty humid, but it's supposed to be dry in this area, so I'm blaming it on the smoke. Wow. Oh wow. It's a long way down. Yeah. It's definitely worth the trip up here. Thing is, you gotta go all the way around, skip all the main roads, all the paved roads. So the Jeep's awful dusty. So hopefully once I get out on a nice interstate where there's not so much dust, it'll kind of pan off and I can go to the car wash or something. So my next destination was Colorado. But before I went to Colorado, I had one more stop that I wanted to make.